Get fresh summer savings on family favorites at Safeway. This week at Safeway, 2-pound containers of strawberries or 18-ounce containers of blueberries are buy one, get one free when you buy 2. Member price. Plus, get value packs of USDA Choice boneless beef chuck steak or mega packs of roast for $5.97 per pound with digital coupon. Limit 2 packages. Also this week at Safeway, get Northwest grown red cherries for only $1.77 per pound with digital coupon. Limit 4 pounds. Visit Safeway.com for more ways to save.
You didn't start your company to manage payroll, file taxes, or chase invoices. But someone has to do it, and that someone doesn't have to be you. Escalon Services handles your finance, HR, and accounting needs under one roof, so you get back to what you love, building your business. Head to escalon.services and use the code SANFRAN for a special listener-only deal. Escalon, because founders deserve peace of mind too.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. You know, we always say we're going to do a deep dive, but this time we really, really are.
Oh, yeah?
Texans versus Jaguars from December 1st. Mm-hmm. You guys have sent in a ton of stuff on this one. Articles, reactions, a lot to unpack.
Absolutely.
But I think right off the bat, everybody's thinking about the Texans and their playoff hopes.
Huge implications, yeah. I mean, you think about going into this game, the Texans, they're right there on the bubble, right? And this win against a division rival, no less. I mean, it's just massive for their chances.
Absolutely. And, you know, you think back to the draft and all the questions swirling around C.J. Stroud. Mm-hmm. You know, can he handle the pressure? Can he perform in a big game?
Right.
And I think he answered a lot of those questions with his performance.
242 passing yards and a touchdown. I mean, he looked poised. He looked comfortable back there.
Yeah, no, he really did. And,
yeah.
I think, you know, it's not just him, right? The Texans offense, it was a complete team effort.
Oh, absolutely. You got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator. I mean, the way they used Joe Mixon. Mixon was just pounding the rock all day long, over 100 rushing yards, you know. And that really opened up the play-action passing game for Stroud. You know, for those listeners who maybe aren't as familiar with the X's and O's, you know, play action, that's when the quarterback fakes the handoff to the running back, and it can really freeze the defense for a second, gives those receivers just a little bit more time to get open.
Yeah, that little hesitation.
Just that little bit.
And it really can make a big difference. And then, you know, you've got Mixon just wearing down the defense. So, yeah, it was a great game plan, and it was really well executed.
Absolutely.
But then things kind of took a turn, didn't they, with the hit on Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah, that was a scary moment for sure. That hit by Azeez Al-Shaair. I mean, concussed Lawrence, ended his day, and obviously Al-Shaair was ejected from the game. You know, you lose your starting quarterback, it's a huge blow, especially in a tight game like this one. I mean, the Jags had to completely shift gears offensively.
Yeah. And you have to give them credit, though. They didn't just roll over. I mean, Nathan Rourke came in. Parker Washington had over 100 receiving yards and a touchdown.
Resilient, yeah. They kept fighting.
They did.
It's tough, though, to come back when you lose your starter like that.
Absolutely. And when we talk about, you know, the plays that really changed the game, you got to start with Derek Stingley Jr.'s interception in the second quarter.
Oh, that was huge.
Yeah.
Gave the Texans fantastic field position. They're starting that drive, like midfield? That's a huge swing in momentum.
Yeah.
And they capitalized, got the field goal. You know, you got to think, without that turnover, who knows how that game plays out?
Right. And then you have Mixon's touchdown run, the 7-yarder, I mean, just powered his way in.
Oh, yeah.
Felt like that really sealed the deal for the Texans.
No, absolutely. That was the dagger. I mean, the Jags, they just couldn't answer that.
And, you know, we can't talk about this game without addressing the elephant in the room, right?
Yeah.
That hit on Lawrence, it sparked a lot of debate. Obviously, nobody wants to see a player get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Al-Shaair did apologize after the game.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
But it really begs the question, you know, where's the line between playing hard and playing safe?
Yeah, it's a tough one. And it's something that the league is constantly grappling with. You know, you want the game to be exciting. You want that physicality. But you also got to protect these players.
Right. And I think, you know, this game really kind of shines a light on that.
It does.
So let's zoom out a little bit. Where do you see both of these teams going from here?
Well, the Texans, they're in a good spot, right? 7-5, looking like they could make a real run at the playoffs. You know, Stroud's playing well. The defense is solid. The Jags, it's a tougher road, obviously, 2-9. Lawrence's health is a big question mark.
Right.
And they're going to need to figure some things out quickly if they want to salvage the season.
Yeah. I think, you know, this game, it really had it all. big plays, controversy, a glimpse into the future of these two teams. What's a final thought you want to leave our listeners with?
I think what this game really highlights is, how one single play can completely change the trajectory of a game, of a season even, and it really underscores the importance of that ongoing conversation about player safety in the NFL. It's going to be fascinating to see how both these teams and the league as a whole respond to the events of this game moving forward.
All right, folks, that's our deep dive on Texans versus Jaguars. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.